Hello, friends. Well, it has been dry. The garden has gotten pretty well desiccated, but it's also getting cooler, although not today. Today is warm. The garden's doing pretty well. One of the beans came up, surprisingly. I discovered that I have a cultivar of dandelion, maybe, that I planted, which I've been putting in some salads. The lettuce is doing well. I've watered that pretty regularly. I'm not watering any of this. I did put in some compost, several spots. This little tree is starting to lose her leaves too. The giant mulberry starting to lose her leaves. And speaking of leaves, I decided to put the garden to bed this year using leaves that I raked out of the yard. Most of these are maple, and I know that the sunchokes that are under here, they need a lot of nutrition, so I figured I would definitely prioritize them. The deer finally did leave them alone after I had used urine water to make them taste bad for quite a while. Now, I've been watering over here pretty regularly, so here's my lovely mustard greens. Yes, I've been meaning to get out and plant some more, and I have not. There's Inky. He never did get above knee height. I thought that I would have plenty of leaves to cover the entire garden, and as you can see, I did not. Ugh, I gotta cut this guy down. This is the Chinese princess tree, highly invasive, very soft, weak wood. It was brought over as because it's so pretty. It's got pretty flowers, but it's very weak. So here's the blueberry bushes, and I figured I would put them in the leaves. Some area that I'm going to put greens in, I think. And this area is right where the water pipe comes down off the side of the house, and it's buried, and it comes in right here, and it ends right about where I'm standing, right in front of where I'm standing. So I figured that would be a good spot for leaves to go in. They'll carry nutrients. The water that it brings, as the water comes in, it should be able to carry nutrients around. So here's a pan of the entire garden. So dry. We are expecting, even look at the Maximilian sunflowers. Could I have put out a watering hose? Yes, but I did not want to wake the garden back up just before what's going to happen. What's going to happen soon is a cold front. Serious cold front is going to come out of Canada. Here's another guy. I've been watering my oregano and rosemary. Ooh, the asters did not mind the dry at all, though. They're native. Yeah, we're going to get a gigantic cold front out of Canada soon. It's, I think, crossing the plain states right now. And it's going to bring a serious chill. Look at the bee. Look at the bee. He's so bee. Oh, I should talk about the loofahs also. So it's going to drop the temperature about 30, 40 degrees, probably in a very short period of time. So the loofahs, I stopped watering, but they did not stop producing. They're like, we're gonna do this anyway. I was hoping these guys would dry up. I quit watering them like 2 weeks ago, and I guess that's not been enough time. Here's the other large one. And, ooh, here's another big one. So, I want to be able to scrub up real well this winter, and I'm hoping I can get some seeds out of these guys too. But yeah, as you can see, did not give up even when I quit watering. It's so funny, I planted the same seeds out of a packet that was 3 years old, and I had gotten no growth from any of the other seeds out of that packet. And then these guys sprouted, and it's been such a wonderful, wonderful plant to grow. There's actually 2 of them here. Yeah, they've done just great for me. I even tried to head out across, and this is something I planted in July. I'm wondering if skipping the spring season meant that they did not get attacked by the bugs and the diseases that would normally hit a squash plant, because this is a kind of a squash. Maybe that's why I've never done well with zucchini, because starting in spring, then all the bugs attack it. Ooh, speaking of bugs, what is that? Oh, that's one of those leaf-footed bugs. I don't know if you can see him. I'll zoom in. He's huge. He's right in the middle. Huge. The cosmos has been such a boon to the bees. I showed you the bee earlier, and there's 2 bees on this plant right now, as well as that leaf-footed bug. And they have it's been such a good plant for them. It's been giving them so much food. I am definitely going to keep growing this. It's a bit invasive, but so worth it. So worth it for what it's doing for the wildlife. Okay, so night, planty plants. Good night, planty plants. I'll probably need to come out and pull some of those. Although I think I still have seeds from last year that I pulled out of the garden. They're so pretty. This is the red Hopi amaranth, which is used for a dye. I gave some to a friend of mine who does dyeing, and I did not get a report back to see if it had gone well. This is the wild millet. It's sometimes called foxtail. You can see why. And I've been letting it grow because it is a food source. I should probably go ahead and buy actual millet. It's growing so well here. Yeah, that's what I ought to do, is grow actual millet. All right, one more pan from the other direction. See, there's another bee right there. It was on that. The Maximilian sunflower. The dry has really gotten him in the last week. But this is his first year in the ground, so he's going to do fine. Next year, he's probably going to spread out. I put him there on purpose because this is the southeastern face of the house, so he will shade that portion of the house and during summer and give us a little bit of relief. Of course, we've already got the light colored roof, which helps so much in hot weather. You cannot believe how much it helps. And it even helps a little bit in winter, because then with a dark roof you get a heat column that makes air rise and pulls in the cold air to your house, or cold air. But yeah, in summer you definitely want all that shade. All right, thanks y'all for joining me today. And look at this poor little marigold. I quit watering him too, but he's got lots of seeds. I'll probably pick some of these seeds in a minute here. All right.
Yeah, you're pretty. Why are you pretty? You're so pretty.
All right. Be well, y'all.